Okay, here we go. This is Garrett. Let's make another video. This video is called There is a 2.5-mile craft in Antarctica. Some of you already know this, but most of you probably don't. There are allegations, there is evidence coming out that there is a 2.5-mile long UFO craft under the ocean in Antarctica. But it gets even more interesting. Leaders of the world have been summoned to Antarctica also. How many leaders? I don't know. I know Obama went to Antarctica. I know Newt Gingrich has gone to Antarctica. And there is evidence leaking out. Leaders all over the world are being summoned. Now, who has the power to summon people to Antarctica? In other words, if the President of the United States, the prime ministers and kings in the Middle East, the leaders of Russia, China, India, Pakistan, Cuba, Vietnam, and everywhere else are being summoned to Antarctica, that means whoever is summoning them is actually ruling the world. If these stories are true, it sounds like things are going to be really changing in the world over the next 10 to 12 years. And things are never going to be the same once these truths come out into the open. I'm going to tell you what I've studied, and then I'm going to give you my opinion after. But from what I studied, the people who are summoning the leaders of the world to Antarctica, summoning the Queen of England, summoning Prince Charles, summoning the leaders of Japan. This is what I've heard. This is what I've studied. I've heard that these are the highest ranking female witches in the world, or possibly in the world. And that these highest ranking female witches are, this is the part that gets a little confusing. I'm sorry, I touched my microphone. Sorry about that. That these super high level female witches are in connection with possibly some hybrid beings. Now let me give you my opinion. Do I believe that's true? I believe the Illuminati witches do rule the world, so I believe the story can be true. I believe the Nazis are also in Antarctica, and I would not be surprised if the Nazis who escaped to Antarctica, by the way, they're on the moon too, but that's another video. If you don't believe me, it's okay. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Nazis who escaped Nazi Germany in World War II have actually been running the world the last almost 80 years. So who are these incredibly powerful people or beings in Antarctica? I don't know. My sources don't know. We're only going by leaked information. Okay, this is really interesting and the world is about to change. All right, amen.